people will wake up in the morning to go and make weapons to kill other people? Are you okay? You come to Africa, you dig up the whole place and leave mining dumps, poisoning rivers with cyanide, only to bring the gold and put it in a warehouse somewhere here you call a vault. You come to Africa, you kill animals, only to collect the horns and leaving the meat to rot on the ground. Are you okay? And then when they see us putting on skins like this, they want to look like they're conservationists. No, you're going to be putting on animal skins, but you're sitting on a leather chair with leather shoes, with a leather belt. Are you okay in your head? With a leather car. What kind of hypocrisy is that? You pollute the whole world with carbon. Then you come around and say, please, let's do some green energy. Shut your industries up if you're talking about green energy. You have lied to us for too long. And the honeymoon of lies is over. What kind of people will...
Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call in like Hollow. Shimmy Habashai, Bahashim Kakodash, Shalom, Lafayim, Shalom. Yasharala to election. All right, and as you heard, that was Muponga. All right, that was Muponga, Zimbabwean speaker, I guess.
The morning.
Author and speaker Zimbabwean Joshua Muponga. All right, so more than likely, go back to the tribes. You know, most likely go back to Jake. And you heard what the man said. You know, he said, "What?" He said, "Are you okay in the head? Are you okay?" He said, "Are you okay?" Because this man's not right in the head. All right, so the honeymoon of lies is over. All right, I should have put that as as the title. The honeymoon of lies is over. Maybe I'll go back and change it, whatever. But yeah, man, the honeymoon of lies is over, man. All right, they're standing up against this devil. All right, some of the real men of West Africa, you know, they're not they're speaking out. All right, and Esau Edom, you know, he don't like these things. You know, he wants you to be submissive. You know, he wants you to lay down, open up your legs. All right, like the Venezuelan interim woman president is doing now. You know, like these puppet leaders do. And in our countries, in our so-called countries, all right, in the Western Hemisphere, all right, the so-called Caribbean countries, right, the Central American, South American countries that are led by these, you know, these doormats that they call presidents and leaders, you know. So the honeymoon of lies is over, you know, like Ibrahim, I say, like Joseph Muponga said, all right. Now, dealing with Traore, right? Let me play this clip with Traore, right? Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, man. All right.
Notice how when a young Black leader refuses to bow to the West, suddenly they become the villain? Yeah, right. Meet Ibrahim Traore, 37 years old, born in a small town in Burkina Faso. Not some elite politician, not backed by a dynasty. Just a kid who grew up watching his people starve, while his country's gold paid for someone else's luxury. And he's now the most feared man in West Africa. All because he's not for sale. Ibrahim Traore...
Yeah, all because he's not for sale, right? So I play this other clip, right? Traore speaking.
Examples. They will tell us, you know, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. If we remain in this posture of fear, we will be cowards, and history will judge us. Our children will ask questions. Our grandchildren will ask questions. We are writing history. There is no room for cowardice. They always take examples.
Right. So Traore, that's how he be talking against the West, man. You know, against the Edomite, against the so-called white man. All right. Now they sent the Dubai princess after his ass. All right. They sent one of these chicks that Fresh Montana married. You know. So I play this one.
Fellas, you know, in this life, if they can't get you financially, they will try to get you mentally. If they can't get you mentally, they will try to get you spiritually. If they can't get you spiritually, then they will come physically. And if they try physically, they cannot defeat you still, then they will come with boom boom. You know what I mean? They will bring a female in the way. That's exactly what is happening to our main man, Ibrahim Traore. Huh? The princess of Saudi Arabia somewhere. This lady says she fell in love with Ibrahim Traore. As in how? Shorty said, I've been watching your speech and all that thing on the internet. And due to that, I fell in love with you. Like, make it make sense. You see, they have tried everything, try to unalive this man, and they can't. They see that his spirit is too strong, and that the spirit of our ancestors are all around him, guiding him and protecting him. You know? So now they are trying to come with the female, and not just any type of female, with the princess. With the princess. Do you know what that means? That means they have tried everything possible and it's impossible. But they didn't go, it didn't succeed. They know that this man is standing his ground, 10 toes down. He mean business, man. So they can't touch him. You know what I mean? So, but let me just start by saying, so with the good news being that the Ibrahim Traore that we know, the son of the soil, the lion of Africa, the king of the jungle, the king of Africa, of course he will not fall for that trap, man. He will not fall for that trap. He refused. He refused. He said he will stand with his black queen, because he loved his black queen just as much as he loved his land, just as much as he loved Africa. You know, that's when we know he's the real son of the soil. That's when we know he mean business, man. Huh?
Hey, hey, man, see, Jake, the scriptures say Judah shall be a terror unto the land of Egypt, man. You see? So, who the scriptures say, Genesis, matter of fact, the 49th chapter, Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey, who shall rouse him up, man? All right? Let me get that first, all right, before we begin. All right? Any real man stand up, you know what I mean, bro? And these guys are real men, bro. They ain't like the other so-called leaders of these different nations, man, that just spread their cheeks. All right? They telling the truth. All right? We don't want you fucking devils over here, man. All right? This man's trying to build up his little, his country, whatever, in the modest means, or what he got, he got resources, man, and he pulling them together. His white man don't like that, man. So the nations are mad, bro. All right? Genesis 49, the 9th verse, it says, Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouched down as a lion and as an old lion, and who shall rouse him up? Hey, the Most High putting that spirit on Judah, on the tribes, man. All right, on the tribes, as says in Isaiah the 19th chapter, man. As says in Isaiah the 19th chapter. So yeah, man, they try to send a princess after my boy Ibrahim Traore. Hey, the president, the captain of the of Burkina Faso, man. All right. See, so any leader, as I say on these comments, any leader, right, like I said, we failed Gaddafi, right? We failed this one, we failed that one, because they, you know, they took down Gaddafi. He was talking against this place. All right, they took down these different guys, right? By violence, by the force of the sword. Okay, but see, they're saying that, hey man, we got to protect this guy. We got to protect this guy. Which, you know, obviously he ain't in the truth. He's not speaking the words of the Lord and this and that. But hey, he is doing something righteous, you know. Stand up against this Edomite, this oppressor, man. That's trying to remove the landmark. He's trying to get rid of this man and put a more friendly leader in there that's gonna give us access to this and that with no problems. We don't have to fight. You know, he'll sell out the country. You know, but this dude ain't like that, man. All right, so he being roused up. All right, Judah's being roused up. So it says, the book of Proverbs 6 and 23. It says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the laws are light. The reproof of instructions are the way of life. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of a strange woman. So they sent a strange woman after this man. All right, he said, I love my black queen. hey, but you see when a man, that's the way to get to a man, man. All right, you send some poom poom after him, right? All right, that's what they did to Samson. All right, and even these people in the world are talking about it. Yeah, they're trying to do him like Delilah and Samson. You see what I'm saying, man? So, hey, the things are written aforetime, written for our learning. I said Romans 15 and 4. All right, anytime they can't get to you spiritually, physically, all right, and they're gonna try to get you by your ride, man. All right, they're gonna try to send a agent, a double agent, a bitch, a pretty little thing, man. Even a so-called royal princess, which they don't know that Ibrahim Traore is the royalty, not her. She ain't no fucking royalty. She ain't no Israelite. All right, he's the Israelite. We're the Israelites, man. All right, the fuck are these people? They'll be lucky to get with you, but in their world, you know. In their world, here it is, you know, they're so-called royalty, right? Because they got the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You know, she was the daughter of one of the sand nigga princes. You know, but hey, he ain't going for that, bro. He ain't going for that. He a fucking man, and it's an example, bro. All right, to other so-called leaders, man. All right, I stand on business. All right, she said, I don't care if I got to be the second, third, fourth wife. You see, those are the customs of the West, man. I mean, of the East. So like the customs of the East, man. All right. Those are the customs of the East. I don't care if I got to be the third, fourth, fifth wife. You know, it's you know. But she's trying to infiltrate, of course. All right, but she knows that her family and them they have those customs, and I believe them people over there in Burkina Faso they be practicing the Muslim culture, religion, whatever, Islam and shit. So, you know, you got 4 wives or whatever the case may be. So she said, hey, I don't care. She made the statement publicly. I've been watching Ibrahim Traore. I fell in love. See. she might really actually dig the dude, but there's obviously a nefarious purpose for her going after him like that. All right, and that man was wise. So it says, to keep thee from the evil woman, he said, I love my African queen like I love my land. hey. You see, sometimes, bro, hey, you know, sometimes you gotta stick with what you got, bro. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. King Solomon loved many strange women, right? 1 Kings, the 11th chapter, man. And they turned his heart away from the power from the Lord, man. So it says, lust not after her with that beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. By means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. That man's kingdom would have been crippled if he had succumbed to that succubus. All right, that little Saudi Arabian bitch. All right, that little so-called princess. It says, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. The adulteress will hunt for the precious life. All right. So Burkina Faso, you know, in all these different countries, this white man wants all their resources. He wants control over them, man. Like he had in the past, right? With colonialism, right? And all this different shit that he was doing. See, the scripture say, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, so he take field and covenant them by violence. That says Micah 2:2. All right, he taketh fields which he coveted by violence. All right, Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. What did Muponga say? What kind of people are you? That what kind of people? You.
That's why we are proud of it.
Let's go back.
What kind of people go and make weapons to kill other people? Are you okay? You come to Africa, you dig up the whole place and leave mining dumps, poisoning rivers with cyanide, only to bring the gold and put it in a warehouse somewhere here you call a vault. You come to Africa, you animals. Only.
What kind of people are you? Hey, the man of sin. You see, the man of sin. The devil, man. What kind of people are you, man? You know? Woe to them that devise iniquity. Micah 2:1. And work evil upon their beds. They work evil upon their beds. What kind of people are you? You wake up in the morning and make weapons to kill people. That's the devil for you. That show you that we are the people. We're the Lord's chosen people. Isaiah the 2nd chapter. The nation's gonna beat their swords into plowshares and their swords into spears and the pruning hooks. All right. When we're in power, when the righteous are in authority, all right. Proverbs the 29th chapter. The people shall rejoice because there'll be no more wars on the earth. All right. They work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. All right. What kind of people? What kind of people are you?
What kind of people will wake up in the morning to go and make weapons to kill other people? Are you okay? You come to Africa, you dig
He said, the honeymoon of lies is over. hey, man. Yeah, I love the Africans, man. Them African jakes, man. Them motherfuckers crazy, man. They got that accent, bro. They crazy as hell. All right, they some wild boys, but some of them are still real men, bro. You know, they haven't sold out. They have been corrupted by riches. Scriptures speak about a gift destroying the heart and blind the eyes of the wise. You know, corrupt the words of the righteous, man. So these guys haven't taken gifts, man. All right. It says the second verse. That's how you know a man by his speech. How this nigga talking. All right. If you see a nigga real friendly to the white man, hey, you already know this dude is bugged out. You already know he done sold out. All right. You see a dude that's catering to women and all that shit. You already know this nigga ain't, you know what I'm saying, bro? This man ain't catering to no women. That Dubai bitch came up. Look, man, you gonna have to fool. Do I look like I was born yesterday? Fucking bitch. Hey, look, man. That man is a wise man, brother. He got my respect, player. It says the second verse, they covet fields and they take them by violence, Micah 2:2. And they take them away. So they oppress a man in his house and a man even in his heritage. All right. They're trying to oppress that man, Ibrahim Traore, man. Like they oppressed Maduro in them, man. Them Asherites. See, all the tribes is getting it, man. Judah, all right. Asher, Issachar, all the tribes, man. All the tribes is getting it because of Jacob's trouble. Because of Jacob's trouble, man. The Lord's turning up the heat. So the weak are saying they're strong, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. The weak are saying they're strong. The nations were mad, all right? They're gonna conspire against this so-called white man because he just doing too much. He's breaking too many laws. He's just out of control, man. He's out of control, bro. All right, he ain't no longer diplomatic on the earth, man. He letting his horn show. All right. So the nations are mad too. They're angry. They're gonna retaliate. All right. With whatever means they got. The NATO, the EU, they got the means of the missile. All right. They got the beast shall hate the whore and burn her with fire. All right. It says Joel 3:10. It says, beat your proclaim this, the 9th verse. Among the Gentiles prepare war. Wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. This a man of war, man. This guy Ibrahim Traore, that's a man of war, bro. You know, just like Gaddafi and them niggas were, man. Osama bin Laden, they was men of war, bro. And Esau double crossed their asses. You know, they trusted the serpent. You know, he double crossed Osama bin Laden ass. You know, that was a real nigga. Osama bin Laden was a man of action, bro. Just like Saddam Hussein, man. They try to demonize these men, bro. They were just looking out for their people, man. And this fucking white man gonna tell you what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say, who you get aligned with. Fuck you, man. You feel what I'm saying, bro? You don't own the earth, bro. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, but you don't own these people, man. You're not the Israelites. The Israelites gonna own the people. You're not the Israelites, man. You just a demon. you just a demon. All right. The thief coming. You just a thief. As says John 10:10. The thief coming not to kill and destroy. I come that they might have life. They might have it more abundantly. All right. So he said the honeymoon of lies is over. That's right, brother. I'll play again. Shout out, Malak Live Shalom, bro. Beat your swords beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. Yeah, man. The honeymoon of lies is over.
The whole place and live mining dumps, poisoning rivers with cyanide, only to bring the gold and put it in a warehouse somewhere here you call a vault. You come to Africa, you animals, only to collect the horns and leaving the meat to rot on the ground. Are you okay? And then when they see us putting on skins like this, they want to look like they're conservationists. No, you're going to be putting on animal skins, but you're sitting on a leather chair with leather shoes, with a leather belt. Are you okay in your head? With a leather car. What kind of hypocrisy is that? You pollute the whole world with carbon. Then you come around and say, please, let's do some green energy. Shut your industries up if you're talking about green energy. You have lied to us for too long. And the honeymoon of lies is over.
The honeymoon of life is over. Hey, that's a real nigga right there. That's a real dog right there. You see that, bro? That's how you men supposed to be. That's how you supposed to speak, like a fucking lion, brother. Not like a bitch, you know. Not like you dudes like Juan Guaido and all these different guys. The white man's coming along. The mighty white man. We gotta open our cheeks. Hey, the Lord said he reserved to himself 7,000 men to not bow the knee to the image of Baal, man. So hey, man, these are righteous men, bro. All right, speaking up against the devil. All right, fucking devil. Hey, man, the honeymoon of lies over. Matter of fact, Jeremiah 16 and the 19th verse. It says, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there's no profit. That's what our fathers have inherited. The honeymoon of lies is over. Hey, I fuck with my African brothers, man. Not them Hamites niggas, man, but them Nigerian brothers, man. Them brothers be cool as shit, man. Them brothers cool, bro. I fuck with them niggas, man. Hey. One in my building, bro. There was one Nigerian Jakes, man. He was driving a nice little expedition. I was like, man, that's a nice vehicle, brother. That's a nice vehicle. That nigga hooked out the car. He was nice as shit, bro. He was like, man. I was like, I thought he was gonna give me his daughter in marriage and shit. I was like, God damn, bro, this nigga cool as shit. He was like, yes, brother. You want to see the car, brother? I was like, man, this guy's a good guy, bro. This guy's a good guy. I didn't even know he lived in the building and shit. I was like, God damn, bro. Jake, them Nigerian Jakes, bro, they cool as shit, bro. I'm saying, bro, them African West Coast African Jakes, not the Hamite ones, man, but the ones that you meet, bro, they be humble as hell, man. They be, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? They got a different vibe than them fucking FBAs over here in America. Judah in America, bro, they fucked up, man. You know, they got the grimy fucking spirit. You know, a lot of them. No, not saying that the kingdom ain't right either, but you know what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean. Anyways, they've been in America too long. So Proverbs 23 and it says the 26th verse, my son, give me thine heart, and let thine eyes observe my ways. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. So that hoe that they sent after Ibrahim Traore, okay, that whore was a deep ditch. He saw that. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, man. But the simple pass on and are punished. A simple nigga like French Montana, all right, but he married her because he's of a lower status and he wanted protection from the U.S. jurisdiction. But see, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. So he's seeing the attacks that's coming from the so-called white man from the West, because we can't have a dude like Ibrahim Traore sitting here talking shit about us, and we had to set an example on this guy. Because if one of these dudes stands up, then a bunch of these dudes gonna stand up, and they're gonna stand up to our policies, man. You know. Nah, but fuck that. You know, the Lord is with that man, Ibrahim Traore, man. You see that? The Lord is with you, bro. Hey, man. What kind of people wake up in the morning and kill people? As we said, Micah 2. That's the kind of people. The man of sin, that's who does these things. The hand of strange children, Psalms 144. And it says the 6th verse, cast forth lightnings and scatter them, and shoot out their arrows, O Lord, and destroy them. Send thy hand from above and rid me from the rid me and deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speak vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood, man. All right, their mouth speak vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. You see?
Yes, fellas. You know, in this life, if they can't get you financially, they will try to get you mentally. If they can't get you mentally, they will try to get you spiritually. If they can't get you spiritually, then they will come physically. And if they try physically, they cannot defeat you still, then they will come with boom boom. You know what I mean? They will bring a female in their way. That's exactly what is happening to our main man, Ibrahim Traore. Huh? The princess of Saudi Arabia somewhere. This lady says she fell in love with Ibrahim Traore. As in how? Shorty said, I've been watching your speech and all that thing on the internet, and due to that, I fell in love with you. Like, make it make sense. You see, they have tried everything, try to unalive this man, and they can't. They see that his spirit is too strong, and that the spirit of our ancestors.
So Jake ain't going for it, man. You know, hey, Jake ain't going for it, bro. She said, "I will be your second or fourth wife. I don't care. I'm falling in love with Traore. Come on, bro. I ain't that pretty. I ain't got that much money. What you want from me? You know, shit. I know your angles. I know how you coming, man. You see what I'm saying, bro? So it says, Psalms 144 and 7. It says, rid me and deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speak vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song to thee, O Most High, upon the psaltery and the instrument of 10 strings. I will sing praises unto thee. It is he that giveth salvation unto kings. It's the Lord that's going to protect this man, Ibrahim Traore, man, and the rest of the kings, the prophets, the men of the Lord, the 144,000. So, hey, Lord willing, the Lord protect that brother, man. But hey, you know, he's in the world, he's out there, you know. But he's still a Jake, though, you know. So, hey, he giveth salvation unto kings, who delivered David his servant from the hurtful sword. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children. These motherfucking devils gotta put their fucking red hands and everything, man. Rid me from the hand of these devils, man. It said, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. They coming to you, sending you a Dubai princess. Oh, yeah. Rubbing up on you, calling you daddy, and telling you a big African gangster. You know, you like Burna Boy, you the African, you know, what was his name? What did Burna Boy put out an album? Say African Giant or some shit like that, you know? Jake, you know, they see a fair skinned bitch, you know. Genesis 6, it says that the daughters of the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair, and they went on to them. All right, and they got enamored by the fair by the fair skin. Yeah, they got enamored by that shit, you know. But this man didn't go for that shit, bro. That our sons may be as a plant growing up in their youth, that our daughters may be as a cornerstone polished after the similitude of a palace. That's how brothers like me came along. Cause your papa and them, they saw them little light skinned bitches. They was like, oh shit, you know. So they, you know what I mean. But hey, so that shit got a lot of your men caught up, like Solomon, right? Got you locked up and they won't let me out, like Akon said, man. You know. So it says that our garners may be full, like Sharon Moore. All right, perfect example. That our garners may be full, affording all manner of store. Now, you know, it's balanced. All right, you could have a little white woman, but I don't know. I wouldn't trust the serpent, man. I wouldn't trust the serpent. I'm just saying. That's what the scriptures say. Who will pity a charmer that come in now wild beasts? Or, you know what I'm saying? Sirach 12. We're about the 15, 16 verse, man. The scriptures say, Tobit 4 and 12, beware of all whoredom, chiefly take a wife for thy own tribe. That's what Ibrahim Traore did. He said, I love my black queen. I love my black queen. Hey, real shit, bro. You see? Hey, that's just real shit, man. You know? These are strange women at the end of the day. You know? They're not your own. So, hey, Esau could use them. All right? Not saying that your woman is perfect, but it is what it is, bro. Women are the curses, man. So pick your poison. Psalms 144 and 13, that our garners may be full, affording all manner of storehouses. Your storehouses ain't full, because Esau coming in there telling you that you got to give him the majority of your storehouse, man. This man Traore, he wanna put the money to work for his people, man. God damn it, as it should be. They're building him a statue because he's using the resources for the betterment of the country, man, not for the pockets of the fucking Edomite CEO or shareholder over here, man. So it says that our sheep may bring forth 4,000 and 10,000 in our streets. You go over there, their streets ain't even fucking paved, man. All right, they barely have light posts and shit like that. I mean, you know, not everywhere is like a barren wasteland, but come on, bro. They don't have infrastructure and shit over here. They don't have 20, 25 vehicles walking around on the road. In Burkina Faso, how much you think they make a month? How much do you think they make a year? If they made a half of what you make over here, they would be fucking happy as hell. They don't got nobody over there making $100,000 a year. Come on, bro. That's considered poverty over here in America. Oh, you're not living comfortably if you ain't making, you know. So that man is working for his people, man, as he should be. He mind his own fucking business, like this white man should be. But he want to own the earth. But the earth ain't yours. The earth is for the Israelites. The earth was created for our sakes. You know? How dare you? So it says the 14th verse, Psalms 144 and 14, that our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in nor going out, there be no complaining in our streets. Happy is that people that's in such a case. Yeah, happy is that people whose the Lord is Yahweh Shai, whose God is the God of Israel, man. So we're gonna be happy, rejoicing, as it says in Psalm 65 and 4, man. Blessed that man who thou causes to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy course. You know. So we're gonna dwell on the Lord's course, man. We stand up to the devil, those that stood so stiffly. Remember that? Second Ezra's, so maybe the Lord will have mercy on this brother right here, man. You know. But either way, he's an Israelite, he's gonna be good. You know, but man, bro, I fuck with my West African brothers, man. That brother's cool, man. Hey, Second Ezra's 2. You know what I mean? And these are they which stood so stiffly. Where's this at? These are they that have stood so stiffly, man. And I began, so he answered me and said, it is the Son of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Most High Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Then said the angel, said unto me, go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and what great wonders of the Lord power thou hast seen. Yeah, man. So that's the spirit, bro. That's the spirit, man. Like he said, man, they try to spin the narrative. This him speaking right here.
They always take examples. They will tell us, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. If we remain in this posture of fear, we will be cowards, and history will judge us. Our children will ask questions. Our grandchildren will ask questions. We are writing history. There is no room for cowardice. They always take examples.
Yeah. So they kill anybody that come up against it, man. He named names. Saddam Hussein. Look at these comments. I'm Mexican and I'm so proud of Ibrahim Traore. Yeah. He's an Issacharite. Supporting a Judite. All right. The West needs Africa poor so they can have cheap minerals. All right. Israel and America are the world's worst evil. Ibrahim Traore, not only Burkina Faso president, but the president of Africa. The whole continent of Africa stands with Ibrahim Traore. This is what the people are saying, man. I'm South African, but this man is the best African president on the continent. Did he come up with some like majestic policy? No, all he did was stand up to the devil. Did he come up with like social engineering? And no. All he did was show balls and leadership, courage. As he said, we cannot have cowardice. We cannot have cowardice. Protect Ibrahim Traore at all costs. See, look at that, brother. See. An attack on this man is an attack on every black person in the world. Mm-hmm. We are writing history. There's no room for cowardness. That man is in the spirit, bro. You see? That man's in the spirit. So he stood so stiffly, man. All right, against the devil. All right. So it says, Psalms 144:11, rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children whose mouths speak vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood, man. All right. Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 6, therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines. They please themselves in the children of strangers. Their land also is full of silver and gold. See, this man is no longer in the spirit of pleasing himself in the children of strangers. Our people are now learning the hard way that you don't do deals with the serpent. You don't make a covenant with the heathen. It's in the past we have pleased ourselves with the children of strangers, but now, the times are shifting. Jacob is going to be the beginning of thereof. Esau is the end of the world. 2 Ezra 6:9, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Their land also is silver and gold. The 7th verse, Isaiah 2:7. Neither is there any end of their treasures. Their land is also full of horses. Neither is there any end of the chariots. Their land is also full of idols. They worship the work of their hands that their own fingers have made. And the mean man bowed down, and the great man humble himself. Therefore, forgive them not. Enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for the fear of the Lord, for the majesty of the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled. The haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord shall be, the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that's proud and lofty, this fucking white man. Upon everyone that's lifted up, and he shall be brought low. All right, to subvert a man in his cause, the Lord approve it not. Lamentations 3. How dare you subvert the poor people of Burkina Faso to in their cause, man? How dare you, man? This white man. How dare you drop missiles on the tribe of Asher like that, man? You see, yes, yeah, he's the sword of the Lord, but the Lord gonna turn around and judge him for that. You see, this is how it works, brother. This is how it works. Lamentations 3:33, for he doth not afflict willingly nor grieve the children of men, to crush under his feet all the prisoners of the earth, to turn aside the right of a man before the Most High, the face of the Most High, to subvert a man in his cause, the Lord approve it not. So you subverting that man in his cause, man, such as did thee no harm, man. Them motherfucker lied. They said that that the Osama and them had did the bombings. That's a lie, man. You know that was a lie. That was bullshit, man. That was a bullshit. So you can keep that war going. So you can keep the military industrial complex going. Because blood sells, man. War sells. That's why the man said again, Muponga.
In the morning to go and make weapons to kill other people.
What kind of people? What kind of people, man, would do such things? The serpent would do such things, man. All right, Revelation 6. Revelation 6, yeah, the serpent would do such things, man. The third verse, and when I saw, he opened up the second seal, and I heard the second beast saying, come and see. And they went out a horse that was red, and power was given unto him, and sat thereupon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And that there was given unto him a great sword that he should take peace from the earth, man. All right. A great sword that he should take peace from the earth. There's no peace. He gotta keep making money off the military industrial complex, off of lying and saying that there's terrorism and shit, in the Middle East. Well, they just want you out there fucking land, man. So you leave my gas and my petroleum alone. But no, because Esau wants control of every fucking thing, and he wants to live this ostentatious lifestyle where he lives in abundance, and you know what I'm saying? You bro, this place is so fucking rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these Americans are consumers and they're fat, like a greedy fat pig. They can't never have enough. They have more than the heart could wish. So he has to hoard up all the resources, like Smog the dragon, from the Hobbit, and he got to keep everybody under that knife, man. That's by much wicked oppression. All right, let's get there too. Second Esdras, the 11th chapter. This comes to mind as well. You know what I mean? By much wicked oppression, second Esdras 11 and 40, and the fourth beast overcame all the beasts that were past. It had power over the world with great fearfulness, dropping bombs on people. Back then, it was known as the Roman Empire. And the feathers that they had, the emperors and all that shit. Now, over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. Much wicked oppression. The whole compass of the earth. The Roman Empire didn't control the whole compass of the earth. America is trying to do that right now, man. And in the way they do, because they have 800 military bases all over the world. So they got global influence through the petrodollar system. But they don't have total control. That's what they want. The Edomite wants total control over all nations, over all peoples, nations, and tongues. World domination, man. And to do so, you got to go to war. To do so, because the nations ain't laying down no more, because they have missiles. They have the equalizer, the missile. So we don't have to do what the fuck you say, man. Because you can't come in here like you want. We got defenses and capabilities too. The weak are saying they're strong. Joel 3 and 10. So now it says, and he had great power over the whole world with great fearfulness, and the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. So long time he dwelt upon the earth with deceit. That's the MO of the Edomite, deceit. For the earth thou hast not judged with truth. All right, nobody can judge the earth with truth except Yahushua and his men, the Israelites, man. All right, nobody can judge the earth with truth. The Ecclesiastes 8, let's prove that. Nobody can judge the earth with truth. Man rule over man to his own hurt. Ecclesiastes 8 and 4. What's that? 8 and 4. Oh, 4 and 8, is it? Man rule over man to his own hurt. I know it's 8. Let's look it up this way, man. Eight and 9, my bad. Ecclesiastes 8 and 9. All this I have seen under the sun. All this I have seen and applied my heart onto every work that is done under the sun. there is a time when man rule over man to his own hurt. There's a time where man rule over man to his own hurt. So the earth that has judged the truth with no truth. Here it is. The white man can't run the earth with truth. The Chinese can't run the earth with truth. No matter who comes in power, the Russians, it don't matter who if they were able to ever to come in power, they would never rule the earth with truth because they're just flesh and blood. They're just heathens. They're heathens, man. They're not going to judge the earth with truth. They're not going to do it. Everybody had a chance to rule, man. And they all shit the bed. Even us, we've shit the bed because we didn't know what we was doing because the Lord had forsaken us for a while. I was robbed for my people. Isaiah 47:6, right? Even when you were ruling in power, you still fucked up because you have to be changed, all right, and be a guide on the earth, knowing the power of good and evil. That's what the serpent said to Eve. But with deceit, he said it to her. With deceit, man. He didn't tell her, look, he didn't give her the whole rundown of what was going to happen. All right. If you eat this knowledge of evil, because you only had the knowledge of good. If you eat this knowledge of evil, man, you're going to be fucked up. You're going to be as gods, knowing both good and evil, but you're going to die like a man because you transgress your God. All right. So anyways, but the serpent's job was to deceive, like he's doing today. But Traore didn't fall for that shit. He said, man, fuck that. You know? He said, I love my African coin. My Liberian girl, like Michael Jackson said, you know that you came and you changed my world. Just like in the movies. That's what he was saying, man. All right. So it says, 2 Ezra 11:42, for thou hast afflicted the meek. You afflicting these brothers, man, on the west coast of Africa. Those are meek people, man. You see? To subvert a man his cause, Lamentations 3:36, the Lord approveth not. You subverting the man in them causes, in their causes, man. You subverting them Judites in Burkina Faso, man. So they saying no more. We got to protect our leader, our leader, man. We got to protect this man, Traore. So now it says, thou hast afflicted the meek, and thou hast hurt the peaceable. Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit. Rosewood, 1921, Wall Street, black so-called Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Anytime you bring forth fruit, you destroy the dwellings of them that bring forth fruit. That have thriving communities and shit. Nah, we don't want Africa doing good. We don't want them doing good. No, we don't want Nigeria and Ghana and the Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso and Benin. We don't want them to do good. Hell, that's not in the best interest of the white man. We want them oppressed, eating shit, and giving us access to their resources. All right, that's how we want them, man. Dumb and pacified. We want their boys in constant warfare in the Republic of Congo. Like that movie Beast of No Nation. All right. So it says, thou hast destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and has cast down the walls such as did thee no harm. These people ain't did the white man no harm. The Afghan and them didn't do you no harm. The Iranian, the Carmenians and them, they didn't do you no harm, man. All right. They didn't do you no harm. Them the Saddam and them. They didn't do you no harm, man. Them so-called black Latino that you wage war on drugs on, they didn't do you no harm. They were just minding their business. They were just minding their business. All right. The Most High sent him as a sword, but now the sword gonna come down upon him. Because that's how the Lord judges, man. He created the wicked for the day of evil. Did he say that? So now it says, therefore is thy wrongful dealing come upon the highest. 2 Ezra 11:43. And thy pride is come unto the Almighty. The highest have looked down upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. His abominations are fulfilled, man. Therefore appear thou no more, thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hoofer claws, nor thy vain body, that all the earth may be refreshed, and may return being delivered from thy violence, that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her, man. All right. So that's it, bro. That's it, man. Hey, shalom to brother Ash. The brother Ash, man. Shalom. Hey, I bless you, Mr. Brother to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So like he said, man, he said,
okay?
he said, are you okay?
Will wake up in the morning to go and make weapons to kill other people. Are you okay? You come to Africa, you dig up the whole place and leave mining dumps, poisoning rivers.
Hey, Proverbs the 22nd chapter, man. They remove not the ancient landmark, man. You know, you come here and you set up you set up mining encampments. You know, you kill the animal, you leave the carcass. You know, you talk about green energy, and you pump carbon in the environment. You know, so it says Job 27:13. It says this is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High Habashimashah and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and if his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on. Yeah, you devils are taking resources, heaping them up, but the just gonna put it on. Like the brother said, we almost home to the kingdom. That's right. And the just gonna put it on when they get to the kingdom. All right. The scriptures tell you the abundance of the seed shall be added on to us, man. Which I gotta do a lesson on that, Lord willing, later. And get into that later, man. It's always something to speak about. All right. But I had to touch on this right now. That's a good video right there, bro. That's a good lesson to do, man, on this one. Because the abundance of the seed shall be added unto thee. Thou shalt see Isaiah 60:5, and I shall flow together. Thy heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the seed shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. Right? The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee, man. You know, the forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. So, Proverbs 27, and it says the 16th verse, though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, though he steal it, try to put his greedy hands on it, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on. The innocent shall divide the silver, for he built his house as a moth and as a booth that the keeper maketh. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He opened his eyes, and he is not. Terrorists take hold on him as waters, a tempest stealing him away in the night. The east wind carried him away, and he departed as a storm hurled him out his place. For the Most High shall cast upon him and not spare him. He would fain flee out his hand. Men shall clap their hands at him and shall hiss him out his place. So this is what they're doing. What kind of people wake up in the morning and kill and think about weapons and kill people, man? That's you fucking devils. The strange children, hand of strange children, the bloody and violent man. All right, Job 27 and 16, though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver, man. So like Joseph Muponga said, man, the honeymoon of lies is over. All right, so with that, call him like how Bahashim, how Shai Bahashim, or Kaku, that Shalom, Labakoim, Shah Yasharada. All right, to you elect, man.